Hey everybody, Ken here, CCG vlog. 4 events this weekend. Wednesday, first Chicago event of the year. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Wednesday, February 5th, we're going to be at the Over and Under Sports Bar in Chicago. That's Halstead and Diversey. Thursday, no event. Friday the 7th, we're going to be at Kings Hall in Lombard. Saturday, we're going to be at the VFW in Warrenville. Sunday for the big game, we're going to be in Batavia on the 9th. Lots of good stuff this weekend. We got a $150 Chicago stack to talk about. $120 big game stack. You can guess what day that's on. There's also a 1K giveaway on Sunday during said big game. And then you got bonus points on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So let's hop right into it. Wednesday, we're going to be at the Over and Under Sports Bar in Chicago. Halstead and Diversey. If you haven't come down to one of our city events, they're super fun. Mostly cash games, only one tournament. It's a 4 p.m. start. Goes until 1 o'clock in the morning. 4 p.m. is when the cash games and the tournament starts. Tournament is a $150 buy-in. $10 add-on plus your on-time bonus will get you 50K in chips, 20-minute levels, late registration until 6 p.m. If you have to late reg or re-enter, which you can always do, you can do a double add-on for 20 bucks to get the full 50K. So you're never going to start with less than 50K unless you don't do any of the add-ons. And so it's not like you get penalized for coming in late or having to re-enter. It's just you save yourself 10 bucks by being there on time for the 4 p.m. start time. Top 10% of the field will be paid out in that tournament. It is double points for tournament players in the city. For our city events, they will be double points. So double points for the 150 Chicago stack, which is great because you know, they get normally around like 25 to 35 entries in that tournament. So it's a good tournament to get into. Not a huge field, still a solid turnout, you know, prize pool wise, because it is a $150 buy-in and an easy way, or a little bit more, a little easier way to earn extra points because it is double points and it is easier to get to that final table and get yourself in those top 5 points. So be aware of that. Wednesday, cash game players, 4 p.m. start for 1-2, and then 2-3 typically starts around like 6 p.m., 6:30. You can get on the list on that one. Just text us at the regular CCG number, 630-901-9797. If you need that number and you didn't write it down or you don't want to hit the rewind button, hit me in the comment section below and I will send you the text number to reserve seats. We do reserve seats in that cash game. It's the only location where you can reserve a cash game seat, but you have to be there at 4 p.m. After 4 p.m. it goes just to a regular call-in wait list, which again is exclusive to our Chicago events. The city proper events, which means you can text in and get on the list 30 minutes prior to arrival. Cannot do it any earlier than that. Once your 30-minute window is up, you will go back down to the bottom of the list. Let us know if you have any questions about the Wednesday event. It is a great time, good food, tons of drink specials. It's a fun atmosphere, plenty of street parking there in Chicago on Halstead and Diversey. There is a parking lot not too terribly far away, just down the street near the Blues Clubs on Halstead. Short of that, that's Wednesday. Come and see us in the city. Double points for cash game and tournament players. No event on Thursday. Friday, we're going to be at the Kings Hall Banquet in Lombard, one of our better venues. Friday has been cash game day and deep stack day. The deep stack has been wildly popular on Fridays, and so have the cash games. You'll have 1, 2, 2, 3, and PLO running by 3 p.m. on Friday. Straight points on Friday, no bonus either way, but should be a great turnout, tons of action, and Kings Hall is one of our better spots. So come and see us on Friday in Kings Hall. Saturday, we're at the VFW in Warrenville. Warrenville is our #1 tournament location. It gets the biggest birds and the biggest deep stack. This is the second time we're going to be at the Warrenville location for the new Saturday deep stack. $150 buy-in, 4 p.m. start, $10 add-on, 40K in chips, 25-minute levels. It is the best straight week in and week out deep stack tournament offered. We love it. It has been a great turnout. It has been wildly acclaimed. Players love it. Who'd have thought 5 extra minutes per level would make players so much happier, but it does, and it is a great tournament structure and turnout. Smaller fields have been in the 50-person range. Biggest ones have been closer to 80. So I'm hoping at Warrenville it should be another great turnout there. Cash game players in Warrenville, 1-2 is definitely the most popular game, but 2-3 does start by 3 or 4 p.m., between 3 and 4 p.m. Typically, it's the first 1-2 guys that are there that end up switching to 2-3 as more players show up. But you do get 1.5 points for cash game players only in Warrenville. It's a 1.5x bonus points for the free roll points list, which we just started a new list in February. So be mindful of that. You only got 11 events left, including this weekend, or this week, to earn points and qualify for the biggest free roll of the year. So it's a late plug here, about 5 minutes into the vlog, but it's definitely something you should be thinking about. 1.5x for cash game players on Saturday. That's Warrenville on the 8th. Sunday, it's Super Bowl Sunday. We all love it. We're supposed to call it the big game because they apparently can't say Super Bowl, but we're going to say it at least twice. I think we'll be fine with that. 1K giveaway plus a stack tournament at noon. So let's start talking about the $120 stack tournament. It is a $120 buy-in, $10 add-on, plus your on-time bonus will get you the full 60K in chips. First 10 levels of that tournament is going to be 15-minute levels long. Then after that, after level 11 registration closes, or after level 10 going into level 11, that second break, at the end of the break, it will go to 25-minute levels. You'll be at 1K, 2K. It is a blast. It is a wonderful tournament. Everybody loves the stack. Yeah, late reg in that one until 3 p.m. Now, in order to get involved in this 1K giveaway, 1K big game giveaway, we're doing squares. You can't buy squares. That's not how it works. Everything is free. In order to get square spots, or spots on the square board, the board of squares, you can do one of 3 things. 1, play in the stack tournament, automatically get 1 square. If you have to re-enter, you get a 2nd square, but you one square guaranteed for playing the stack tournament. All 10 players at the final table of the early bird will get a square, and then for every hour you play, you get of cash game, you get a square. So if you play for the first hour, you get a square. You get a second hour, you get a 2nd square. Third hour, you get a 3rd square. 4th, you get it. It keeps going on and on from there until all 100 squares are gone. Big payout for this one is the final score, right? It's going to be 0 through 9 at the top, 0 through 9 at the bottom, KC on one side, Eagles on the other. If the score is 14-14 and you have 4 Kansas City and 4 Eagles, and that happens to be the final score, which we both know that's not going to be the score because it should be a high-flying scoring game. But if it was 4-4, then your box would win, and the grand prize for the final score box is going to be $500 cash money. You do not have to be present to win. However, if you do leave, please leave your cell phone number in the square or with me or Aaron so that we can make sure that we know who you are, because everybody just writes down John and assumes we know who the hell John is, and then it's like we don't know, and then we got to skip you, and it's really bad, so don't do that. So make sure you can put your number down so that we know who's who, and if you are leaving, we can get you your prize money if you win, because that's the plan. Now, there's also 5 deep stack seats given away, 1 for quarter 1 score, 1 for the 3rd quarter score, and 2 given away during the halftime, meaning if the final scores of the quarter, half, and the 3rd quarter ending, those all win as well. We might do some reversals, some other things. $1,000 total given away on Sunday. Should be a great turnout. It is a fun and exciting time. I personally love watching the Super Bowl with you all. It's a blast for me. It's one of those fun, you get to argue about who's winning, who's losing. We get to see who's an Eagles fan, who's a KC fan. Either way, I will be rooting for the Eagles and heads on the coin flip. So please, if you're betting on anything, heads, Eagles, over. It's typically what I do. I did it last year and I lost every which way. So either way, thank you as always for watching the vlog. If this is the first time you've watched the vlog, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Share us with your friends on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Threads, all the good stuff. We will see you this weekend. Wednesday's the first Chicago event. Double points on Wednesday and Sunday with some bonus points in there for cash game players on Saturday. We will see you this weekend. Bye, everybody.